An afternoon at the park quickly turned into a serious situation for one family.
We got a call for a water rescue. When we got here, there was a car in the pond with the occupants standing on the roof, probably in water that was up to above their waist.
Crews didn't waste time helping everyone to safety.
An ambulance on the scene that got their life jackets out. A couple of the police officers that were here removed their gear and put on the life jackets. We tied ropes to them. They swam out to the occupants and pulled them in.
Crews were prepared to put the rescue boat in the water, but because the pond wasn't too deep, they were able to rescue the family by sending people in.
There's no current here. It was close enough to shore that with life jackets, it wasn't an issue.
Police say a woman drove herself, 2 teens, and a 2-year-old child to the park. But they say as she prepared to park, she didn't get the vehicle into gear, and it slowly rolled over the grassy area and into the water. Police say everyone was able to make it onto the roof before the vehicle fully submerged.
Everybody got out safely. They were a little cold. The water was cold.
Following the rescue, a dive team was sent in to help get the vehicle out of the water. A tow wire was attached to the car and a tow truck was able to pull it to shore. Booms were placed around the pond to help absorb all of the fluids that leak from the vehicle, such as oil and gas. Those will remain in the pond until officials are confident they've been able to soak it all up. Stephanie Moore, Channel 13 News.
This wasn't the destruction of an old space. It was the beginning of a new one. Ralph Chido is at it again.
From the very beginning, I had a vision of a community orchard, and it really has all fallen into our lap.
Almost literally. Chido's community garden in the King Irving neighborhood has been such a hit, he wanted to, branch out.
In May, I got a call from St. Vincent de Paul, the president over there, that said they had a lot that they needed to get rid of, and they wanted to give it to us for our community orchard project.
Word of the good deed in progress got to Kim Dreyer at Valley Disaster Relief.
We trim trees and take trees down for a lot of low-income people.
He brought a small army of men and machines.
The blessings that come back to us are probably greater than what we get.
Other groups have lined up to help the project, lawyers to handle the transactions, a nursery to donate the fruit trees, and Iowa State University to design the space.
The momentum's been incredible. I feel like I'm just riding the surf and
planting and landscaping will begin next spring. It will be years before the new trees and vines yield fruit. But for now, the promise of this new beginning is enough.
I have a lot of dreams, very few of them come true, so it's a dream come true.
In the Riverbend neighborhood, Andy Fales, Channel 13 News.
He had a wicked sense of humor.
10-year-old Lucas Albuck used that sense of humor to help him get through his 2-year battle with cancer, in part by getting a kick out of the phrase "cancer sucks."
Lucas thought that was very funny.
I'm thinking yours could win.
So it only makes sense that the float that's being made in his honor is based on that theme.
He would have laughed at this, the way they're doing the suckers and the candies and stuff. So
Just take a look around town and you know that this community is Lucas strong and getting ready to scare off pediatric cancer.
blessed, I guess you should say, to have a community that I haven't lived in for many years, but grew up here, to come together, and 50 floats from a small town in the Midwest. I'm sure nobody would believe it. These people never forget you, and as soon as they heard that we needed them, they stepped up.
Surrounded by friends she's known for decades,
All of these women were in my wedding.
Tiffany Albuck's friends have gathered around her once again,
Do we want little ones along the front?
this time to turn a negative into a positive.
Oh yes, and here's the shirt.
And for one of her friends, Laurel Ween is personal.
It does hit close to home because my son also has cancer as of this year. So we're hoping to raise awareness for pediatric cancer and do the best we can.
Just like Lucas, Susie's son Austin is showing courage under fire.
It's not that hard. You just show up and get chemo. It isn't bad, but I just think, I don't know, it seems hard, but I don't think it is.
Hot glue is the best thing ever invented.
And now Tiffany is doing what Lucas asked her to do before he died, to raise awareness and money to fight cancer. And she has a whole community behind her supporting that cause.
As far as Laurel Wing goes, it shows small towns in the Midwest are amazing. I'm so lucky to have grown up here, to have them come and support me like they have. It's just, I couldn't ask for more.